Okay, chat, we are live. The stream is up. It's Friday night. And I don't even know how long this is going to be. Not going to lie. Okay. Let's get started. Alright, so... Genshin time, I guess. I have no idea if my buddies are getting on tonight. But tomorrow for sure. There's some plans and discussions coming through the pipe. So, oh, Crisis, welcome in. Redeeming first and get your streak extended. Okay. All right, no problem. Thanks for at least taking the time and opportunity to jump on in for a moment. Hope work isn't as bad as you think it's going to be. But welcome in for however long you are able to stay for. You're hating your work, I guess? I guess, yeah, that tends to be the majority of sentiment. Okay, now I'm considering, I assume you're still listening, but I'm considering I may be doing Imaginarium Theater tonight, depending on who we get in the chat tonight as well. I may be doing Imaginarium Theater. I know it's day one, and I hardly ever do it the first night. But yeah, it's I don't think I'll be able to do it tomorrow. There's some talks within the group for things we're planning to do tomorrow, and I don't think I'm gonna have the opportunity to do it tomorrow. Now, of course, we could always leave it till the later weeks and such, but I don't know. If it's not that, I might just work towards, I guess, progressing the event. There's the new event for the free Yahoda, so that's also a thing. Now, to be honest, though, I don't think you'll be missing too much, since you'll have to work anyways. I don't think you'll be missing too much, because I might make this a bit of a shorter stream, just because I'm expecting tomorrow night to be pretty long. Depending on what else happens tomorrow night, it might be a pretty long stream. So yeah, I don't know how long this one's gonna be. I'll at least do some stuff on Genshin. I don't know, maybe Zenless. We'll see where the night takes us. But I might not stay up as late as I normally do. So I can't guarantee how long this will be. But thank you for the lurk if you're still around, and good luck with your work shift. Hope you're all right. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I don't even have to. Okay. I guess I'll be saving Primogems for a little while. I can skip both Nefer and Llama. I don't really think I want to put it into Chronicled Wish, to be honest. There's an opportunity there, but I might not take it. Let's see, what do I want to do tonight? If I'm not doing theater... Well, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not doing polls, but I might as well grab grab some daily based stuff that I normally forget about. Yeah, there's actually more than even I sometimes think about. Is the welfare meal. There's the Netland choose an egg, and then there's also Nod Cry too. You get those delicious boons. Today's boon from Lyliki in the Nod Cry town. Where is this thing? Oh, so in this one, I think. Yeah, there it is. Might as well get some extra food out of it. Because why not? I mean, it's kind of funny because I hardly ever use food. I hardly ever use food in this game, and yet I'm actually trying to make the effort to go and do these dailies that give the extra food. Alright, sure, whatever. Earlier today, I actually went back to the Temple of Space, and I actually I cleaned out the rest of the chests and money rocks and stuff. So that's also out of the way. Yeah, I'm really just trying to clean the plate, trying to stay caught up with everything as best as I can. Especially because now that I'm starting to share time with like Zenless and all that stuff. I feel like I've definitely been a lot less proactive with Genshin than I used to be. Like, not enough to actually miss out on events and stuff, and fall behind on quests. I've been making sure to stay on top of that stuff, right? But definitely things like, I don't know, even Linnea's story quest, I basically left that to like the last minute, basically. Well, not literally last minute, just like last couple days. I still remember when I was in my prime Genshin. I was in my prime Genshin where like any sort of new event that would come out, I would have it instantly done to like the maximum you could do for that phase. Like, I would be chasing the openings of I'd be chasing each phase opening. Oh my god, I meant to do the investigate. Yeah, right now I'm actually pretty caught up though. I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at. Yeah. I mean, if I start this event now, that's somewhat proactive, I guess. Kind of, getting into the event, not last minute. So that's probably not a bad thing. Imaginarium Theater definitely looks a lot friendlier, though. Yeah, because last couple of Imaginarium Theaters were like Geo, Cryo, that type of stuff. Yeah, those were some rough times, but Pyro, Hydro, Dendro, I've got a lot of candidates for that, so that's probably good for us. Ooh, before I forget, I better give Mavuika back her Wolf's Gravestone. I had it on Navia for when she was doing Imaginarium Theater. Okay, cool. XP claim. Escoffier just tonight actually reached Friendship 10, so I actually don't need Escoffier on the XP team anymore. Where's Columbina? Right there. I'm just gonna switch up these two. Just make sure Linnea's in like the first spot. Ooh, okay, maybe not all the way through. Okay, right about. Save. Okay, let's save some more. Save some more. Right about that. Okay. All right. I guess the other thing too is, yeah, I should probably try to get a better flower for her. I mean, she does have, like, this isn't terrible. It's got like the energy recharge, defense, and crit damage. That's not terrible. I think her crit rate's at 55. Crit damage could be better. Yeah. Could be better. Let's see. I don't think we have. I mean, yeah, she does not need to have like a. If we can get the right stat on it, she really does not need anything above a 3-star bow. As long as we have a good crit rate or crit damage piece on it. Skyward Harp would be interesting. Yeah, because base attack is like absolutely useless for her. Entirely. I don't know, what does she need? What does she need right now? I have her on decent defense. But I feel like I'd be happy to have her on a little more crit rate. But I almost want to say we don't really need that. Yeah, crit damage, obviously crit damage, crit rate. Ah, that's too bad. That's a 4-star. I think it's already set to go off of those 3. So like, which would actually make this a decent candidate. I mean, I don't know if 55 is like good enough for her though. Actually have a decent amount of crit damage. And the slingshot is giving her enough. Yeah, because that's the thing. I'd be at like 24. Yeah, no, I don't think that's good. That's not good. And the thing is, I don't know if I want to switch this to like crit rate either. Because that would give us an extra 30 crit rate, which is good. That would put us to 80 crit rate. But then we just have like no damage. Okay, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill right there. I'm running out of Mora again. Okay. At least the rest of it is plus 20. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, should I at least maybe start the event? I could start the event. I mean, it's probably not even fully open yet, so it's probably in phases. It's probably a part of it we could probably do. What else could I... Hold on. Before I do that, is there any exploration-based things I haven't done yet? And I guess that's kind of hard to say. And it's also something that only I can answer, so... Me talking about it is probably not that helpful. What else could we possibly go for? I've already done all of those. Oh, have I done Selenic Chronicles? I could probably do Selenic Chronicle. Yeah, do one of those real quick. I mean, it's just for furnishings and stuff, but progress it. Oh gosh, maybe I should go back to TCG. that would be something. I've been falling behind on that.
あれメイラじゃないかまたどこかに行ってきたのか
うん。帰ってきてからずっとこの調子で何か考え込んでるみたいなの。
今回はちょっと深いテーマなのかもな。ついにこの世の真理に目覚めた画家みたいな感じか。メイラは今まで結構いろんな絵を描いてくれたよな。この調子で描き続けたら展示会を開けるんじゃないか。そしたらオイラが有名画家メイラの創作過程を解説するぞ。まあ本当にやるならコロンビーナの許可がないといけないけどな。
え？なんで？ああ、大丈夫。私は気にしないから面白そうだし。
お？メイラが何を描くか決めたみたいだぞ。ぴったりな絵の具がないか探してみてくれよ。今回は深くて静かな色にしようぜ。
Deep tranquil colors. Yeah, give it a Lockaberry. I have so many of those.
この絵の具でよかったみたいだぞ。ひひ今回はどんな絵になるだろうな。俺、もうできたのか？なんかちょっと悲しそうだな。絵のせいか？あ、今回もコロンビーナを描いたんだな。これは月の光を浴びながら散歩してるのか？空を見上げてるみたいだぞ。
多分偽りの空の外にあるあの月を見てるんだと思う。前はよくこうやって夜に散歩してたの。
前？あ、そういえば。
散歩しながらいつも考えてたの。あの本物の蒼月の上には何があるんだろうって。こっちみたいに動物がたくさんいるのかな。それとも何にもないのかな。面白い考え方だね。でも月は偽りの空の外にあるから動物たちを危険な目に遭わせるわけにはいかないよ。
メイラもコロンビーナと離れるのは嫌だよな。
私も離れたくない。でもこれは私だけの旅だから自分で答えを探しに行かなきゃいけないの。案外素敵な答えかもしれないし。
じゃあその時になったらメイラと一緒に会いに行くぞ。
いいよ。月の上で展示会しよう。
ああ、それすっごくいいな。約束だぞ。
うん。できるといいね。
Nice. Free Ascendant Glee. Let's go. I don't know. Whenever I'm here, I always have to grab a little bit of Moonfall Sliver. I don't even have anybody who actually needs it. there's one more, we can get the name card. And then after that, it'll be Selenic Part 3, and that's just for the glider. All right, fair enough. Okay, let's see here. Spiral's done. I mean, I don't know if we'll do theater tonight. We could at least do a sanity check. Tend to do those nowadays. Load into it. I don't have to actually start it, just, you know, if I was planning one, out, I should, you know who I'm gonna grab. Okay. I don't really have much to say about that one. Okay, what is our theater gonna look like here? Okay. So they give us Ayato. We do have a Dahlia, like, somewhat built, but I don't know if it's gonna be better than their provided version. Their Yanfei will probably be better. Obviously, I have to take their Ayato. Their Kirara will definitely be better. So I could probably use... I could maybe use my own Dea and Kinich, and the rest I could probably just use as loaners from them. Have the game loan me the rest of it. Okay, let me clear those out. Let's see here. Okay, actually, yeah. Lunar Bloom could... Yeah, Columbia could still be there for Lunar Bloom. Bake Slime, welcome in. We have a posture check to start off. How's your night going? Shoot, are these even... Actually, no. Let's not give them my llama, because my llama's stats can vary. Maybe give them a Mavuika. Oh, maybe Nilu? Ooh, that might be a good idea, hey? Instead of a Kokomi, we give it a Nilu. Oh yeah, that's right. We have Hydro and Dendro. That could be a really good Bloom team. Alright, that's just supporting team. Yo, we're actually gonna have a lot of really good weapons right here. Pyro, Hydro, and Dendro, pretty much, like, I think those are probably my best 3 elements. Some of my best 3 elements there. Let's see. Oh, actually, their Dea's... Okay, they built the Dea almost exactly the way I did, too. 46k HP. 57 on 112. I have a little more HP, but 47 on 101. We're using the same weapon, Bell, but they're R1. Mine's R5. Triple 8s. I have 899. Right, but I also have C2. Okay, what do the constellations here do? Max HP increased by 20%. Ah, okay. So damage increased by max HP. Duration is increased by 6 seconds. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay. So the constellations might actually be pretty good in favor of mine. So if that's the case, maybe I should go with that. Wait, do I not have a 4-piece? I don't have a 4-piece on. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe we could do that. Sure. Alright. 48,000 HP. Okay, so let's, yeah. Then I'll use my own Dea then. I'll use my own Dea. We'll definitely use their Yanfei. I don't really want to think about... Well, Constellation... Ooh, he's a C6 too, though. Attack speed increased by 10. Oh, okay, he can res people. I mean, is that going to be really important, though? Does he work off max HP? Okay, just the shield. Just the shield does. I forgot how I built this guy. Elemental burst? Nah, I'm not really gonna think about it. I'll just use their Dahlia. I don't think the constellations are gonna be too important. 33 on 199. Okay, but with Obsidian, that's 73. Okay, I have less crit rate. Oh, but am I sharing with Mavuka at all? I mean, then again, even if I am, I'm probably not going to be switching it. Yeah, that's a painful flower. Attack 16. Great. .2 crit rate. Yeah. It's not a great flower, but... Okay. There's your damage bonus. I mean, it's alright. Yeah, and I can't borrow from Mavuka because Mavuka is going to be on our team. She's going to be in the lineup. Alright, 2348. Okay. I'm tempted to use my own Kinichi here. Yeah, we definitely have to use their Kirara. My Kirara has nothing. Yeah, we'll use theirs. Alright. Oh, okay. So we do have a little bit. Nice. Wait, that's good. Zibai and Albedo are special guest stars here? Wait, that's actually goated. And then I know we have a lot of good units to put into this. Right, and then we'll grab one of them. We'll probably grab this. Energy recharge. Attack by 47. Yeah, okay, and then this stuff she wouldn't be sharing with Iluga. Okay, so I think Iluga and Llama, basically at this point, all they share is like the circlet. The rest of it, they're actually okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. So Llama's all set up. Nefer... I mean, Nefer theoretically has a good setup. 177. Yeah, that could be better. This is good. Elemental Mastery. It's a lot of HP, though. Can I reshape this? Oh, okay, I do have the feathers to reshape if I want. Oh, it costs 2 to do it. Oh, it is a goblet. That's why. I might be better off like recreating one. like transmuting a new one. Okay, alright, I guess that's livable. Elemental Mastery 68, crit damage 20. Okay. No, but I'm pretty happy with this. We have a lot of, like, yeah, definitely these elements. I should not have a problem getting a really strong set of players. I think that I'd be comfortable going in with. Even Alhaitham actually would be okay, right? Okay, Alhaitham could be better. Yeah, there's some work to be had here. But I mean, it's kind of usable. Right. Oh, maybe I should start transmuting some of this set. I've always wanted to build Alhaitham, but I never had enough Gilded Dreams to actually really put him together. Yeah, I never really had enough of this set to put together his build. Well, this could be an opportunity. Elemental Mastery 37. Actually, maybe I could do this. And then I just need a better piece here and here. Hold on. Dendro damage. Ah, that's HP and defense though. Actually, wait, this is not bad. Dendro damage boost with crit rate? Hold on a second. Wait, if we can make that work, because this is already kind of an off piece. I think we're aiming for 4 pieces of this, right? Companies will obtain buffs based on the elemental type of other party members. Elemental type is the same as equipping, and elemental mastery increased by 50 for every with a different. Okay, okay. Once every 8 seconds. Okay. Yeah. Then I'd have to transmute a piece for this. Okay. I mean, I could try that right now even. I could see myself putting Alhaitham in. Maybe Chevrolet is more. No, actually no. I don't know. I don't mind putting Chevrolet because she is built like the way I want her to be built, but the team that she works well with best is not with Dendro and Hydro. It's more with Electro because you want overloads with her. I mean, I could maybe put in Xiangling as cannon fodder, Klee for extra. What's Klee on right now? Okay, she's on Dodoko Tales. So not amazing, but that's not exactly 0. Or we could do that too. Maybe take away Xiangling and then invite somebody. Ooh. Who can we loan out? Who could we borrow? Ooh, grab a Linny? Wait, grab a Linny? Actually, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Grab a Linny. Yeah, see, Ned's got a C2 Linny, just ripe for the borrowing. Okay. Actually, let's take this opportunity then. Okay, sure. Now that I'm thinking about it. Now that's actually in my mind. In the forefront of my mind. Yeah, well, how would I build... I mean, that's an elemental mastery sword, so that's not a bad idea. Not a terrible idea. I don't know if energy recharge is quite what he needs. I mean, attack speed's not a bad idea, though. Having a Skyward Blade is not a bad idea. This defense. Like, this is not terrible. It's a weird look, but it's not 100% terrible. I mean, he wants elemental mastery. Let's put it that way. That's like the foremost that he would want. Iron Sting is not a bad idea. Because his talents are heavily into attack and elemental mastery. Those are going to be the strong parts of it. Yeah, okay, and then the elemental mastery is increasing that damage by 0.1%. By 0.1%? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that times like 1,000. Yeah, so 1,000 elemental mastery is what you're aiming for there. He's only at 305 elemental mastery. That is kind of sad. That is admittedly pretty sad. Okay, every bit of elemental mastery that we can get is going to be important. Dendro damage bonus probably a good idea. Crit damage is a good idea. Energy recharge. Yeah, this went into a lot of defense, so that's not great. 5.4. How's our crit rate? 34. I mean, I don't want to put this into elemental mastery either because he is an on-field DPS, so you would want the crit stuff. You would want the crit stuff for him, so not a great idea. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Just crit stuff. I could have guessed that. Yeah. But they do suggest crit rate first, which makes sense. I also don't have his sword, so theoretically though, yeah, that's true. They're recommending crit rate because they would probably also be assuming you have his sword, which is a crit damage sword. But since I don't have that sword, then I kind of do need to focus. I do need to have some crit damage here. Yeah, Quagus, I'm just considering his build for when I go into theater later on. I don't know if it'll be later tonight, but just later on in general. I might build a new. Yeah, I might build a new Sans. Get a Sans of this set. Crit rate 8-9. Yeah. Mastery 16. I mean, that's not bad though. Having some crit rate there. Energy recharge. Elemental mastery here. So a little bit of crit stuff. I need money though. If I do that, I need money. Struggling. Okay, I think we need a new Sans, and then we could probably just get him a new, like a new Dendro damage bonus like that or something. What's he giving up here? 35 crit damage? Oh man. Okay, wait, he's already on 155. Wait, what was he on before? Wait, what was he on before? Hold on a second. This was his current build, right? 34 on 191. Was that actually his build? Wait, okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, no, these are all 4-piece. Or these are all 4 stars. That's the new ones. That's... And then... Okay, no, those are not his sets. Oh, right, we could strongbox too. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let me transmute. Let's do some transmuting and maybe some strong boxing too. Okay, what set am I looking at? Gilded. Deepwood with F elemental skills or burst hit opponents. Danger resistance increased by 30% for 8 seconds. Ooh, wait, this is also a good set for him too. No, I think we do want the elemental mastery though. That's probably the most important thing for him. So that probably makes sense. That probably makes sense to go for 4-piece of this, especially that he has that passive talent that you want 1,000 elemental mastery or as close to it as possible. Yeah, I mean that looks good too for him, but no, I think we want that. Gilded. We need new sands. Okay. Main. Well, elemental mastery for sure. And then crit rate, crit damage. Pretty straightforward. Okay. I don't love it. I think I would have loved if it was attack percentage. If it actually turned out to be attack percentage, that would be even better. But I mean, that's kind of okay. And we're out of money. We're out of money. Okay. I mean, that's not terrible. And we have the Gilded Dreams now. We do have the 4-piece Gilded Dreams, which he was lacking. We don't have Dendro damage bonus. That would be really nice. But it actually is an off-piece, so we could just throw this on. Dendro's damage bonus with crit rate, attack percentage, and elemental mastery. Wait, that's not bad either. I don't like the defense on that. Crit rate, elemental mastery. Yeah, these ones are probably some of the better ones for him. This would be the best for him, honestly. But Kinich needs that. Hold on, where's Kinich? He does need elemental mastery too, right? Wait, does he need elemental mastery? He needs burning. But does elemental mastery even matter to him? Yeah, okay, the damage from burning does increase a little bit. But he doesn't really need that, does he? But again, that would also mean he needs a new one. What is a skill? Because I don't think he has to have Desolation State will persist. Okay, no. Right, 320% of Kinich's attack. After a nearby partner triggers a Night Soul burst. That's not important. At least elemental mastery is not important for that. No, I guess he doesn't really need elemental mastery that much. Obviously, yeah. Attack is obvious. But I don't think he really needs elemental mastery. Hmm. Yeah, no, they don't have to be. They don't have to be elemental mastery. I mean, if I could give this to Alhaitham, that would be great. But that also means we need a new piece for him. Which, I mean, could that? Hold on, what does he have right now? What is it? What is it? 7 crit damage. I mean, he could do with a little more crit rate. I mean, that's not a terrible idea. Okay, switch back to Alhaitham. Okay, we're gonna switch to this and then this, and then we just need to level this up. Right, that's gonna give. So Kenichi is gonna lose 7 crit damage, which is not the worst. I think. I don't think that's the worst. Yeah, we just need, then this will likely give us a decent amount of attack / crit rate, which is, I think that's what Kenichi needs more of right now. He's at like 20 crit rate, even with the 4-piece obsidian. That's like 60. So having some more crit rate is probably not a bad idea. 7% crit damage down. He's down to like 190 crit damage. So that's still really strong for Kenichi. Yeah, okay. And these are both off pieces. For both of these characters, these are off pieces. So, yeah, not a bad idea. I don't love this as flat attack, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Flower could be better. 14,866. Yeah, it's a lot of defense on it, that's why. What if I reshaped it? Crit damage, elemental mastery attack. I mean, okay. This is crit rate 7. Okay, so, I mean, if we can get money, we do have our work cut out for us here, if we can get our money. Crit rate is a bit low. What was his crit rate before? Damage. Rate. .0. 35. Okay. Alright, so we pretty much would want to level up, yeah, 2 of Alhaitham's artifacts. We want this one to be leveled up, and then we need 1 more to level up for Kenichi, to get Kenichi back up to speed. But otherwise, I mean, that's kind of livable, right? Yeah, and then if he has a team of like 3 other people who are not Dendro, then that's like potentially another 100 to 150 elemental mastery. Oh man, should we crown him too? Let's not worry about that right now. Okay. Who else could be? No, Alhaitham's not in here. I was thinking, what if I had Alhaitham in there? What are Alhaitham's constellations, anyways? Not that I'd ever have them. Oh, the cooldown decreases by 1.2 seconds. That's not a bad idea. And then I think is it this one? Right. Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the one where he gets 3 mirrors, but he'll always get 3 back. Yeah, that stuff goes crazy. Okay. Let me think here. What is a good way to farm Mora? Pretty sure I've already purchased off of Tubby. I guess we could just do random exploration. Yeah, random exploration, kill whatever you see. I mean, I could use some random exploration because like I do need to stock up on like some plants that I'm using for the Serenity Pot gardens. So yeah, okay. There's an idea. I guess if you're doing that though, you need to actually kill stuff. Because that's how you farm out Mora. You actually have to kill things. What's a quick way to farm Mora? It's times like these where I wish I could still do 3 bounties per week in the cities. But no, we're not allowed to do bounties. We're not allowed to do bounty hunting in Mondstadt because we already have city reputation full up. That's like a good 90,000. That's a good 90,000 Mora that you don't get to have now. No. Yeah, they hardly give any. There's hardly any Mora to be had over there. That's crazy. It's like 92. 92 Mora. That's it. Man. You have to start looking for other sources of money. Screw Primo Gems, I need Mora. That's a crazy statement. That is honestly a crazy statement to think about. Screw Primos, give me Mora. Oh, jeez. I mean, I guess I could resin for Mora. That's the other thing. There is always that Blossom of Revelation, Blossom of Wealth. I could always go to those. What if I did that? Wait, what if I did that? Wait, yeah, maybe. I wonder if that would actually be a good idea. Like, I never thought about it. That's true. I've never thought about it because, like, in my early game, right, Mora wasn't the issue. In my early game, it was just, yeah, obviously Primogems to get characters, but it was also, like, farming XP books so I could actually level people up. But now that I'm actually sort of in the market for like, I need Mora. Actually, yeah, that is true. I could. That is maybe something I could think about. Start having like an allocation towards Blossom of Wealth every day? That is true. Ooh, I could think about that. Yeah, no, that is something to think about. An allocation to Mora every day? Allocation to Blossom of Wealth every day? Wait. Kind of an idea. Wait, did I finish up with Spray Feather Gale? I did. Okay. Spray Feather Gales are good. Amber Seed, Winter Icely, and Sea Ganoderma. Yeah, Sea Ganoderma is always running out. I feel like I'm always running out of that. I mean, then again, I think it's probably just because like Sea Ganoderma is a little harder to come by. Like, they're not as readily available as the others. Because, like, Pine Amber and Icely, like, there's locations that have, like, 8 of them within, like, a 30-meter radius. With Sea Ganoderma, it's pretty... I wouldn't say rare, but... Well, it's a little more rare. It's a little more sparsely... They're more sparsely distributed. So it's a little more hassle to have to go get them. Nope, nothing there. Hey, Lexi, welcome in. Hello, hello. No, 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 you're not cleaning my plate. I'm cleaning my plate. How goes it? How you doing, Lexi? Oh, actually, you're officially out of classes now, right? You've made it to your final. You've made it through your final week. Oh, Risa is almost dead. What the heck? Something like that? Nice, nice. Okay. Well, congratulations on successfully completing high school. I mean, don't get too cocky. Make sure you get through your exams. Else you might have to worry about another year. Three finals on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Oh, back to back to back. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, well, are those your last 3 finals? So Wednesday you'll be like fully free then. Is that what I'm hearing?
通常を焼き飛ぶか面倒だな
Yeah? Okay. Nice. I assume you're not studying. At least not right now. I'm sure you're studying, but just not right now. Oral exams in June. Oh, okay. Dang, yeah, I hated those. I hate oral exams.
風が立つぞ今だ撃て
I don't know which classes I ever had oral exams for, but
敵兵に葬られよそろそろ本気を出そう
yeah, I think oral exams I only ever had for like, I guess when I was taking language classes. I mean, I guess that would be a pretty obvious one to have oral exams for. Hello.
撃て
No. Hold on. Wait. Ah, shoot. That wasn't how I wanted that. Eh. There we go. Physics. Physics right there. Finals in literature and grammar, math, and history. Yeah, no, we didn't have that. We did not have that many oral exams. To be honest, I don't even know if we had oral exams as like finals. Like we had them as like almost like oral. I guess they're oral exams, but like during the year, not like as a finals. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But I don't remember doing a lot of oral exams. History would be terrible. I'd be terrible if I did. If I had to do history oral exam, I'd be a dunzo. Yeah, no. If I was doing history oral exam, you would not be watching me play Genshin right now. I would be. I don't know where I'd be.
撃てロックオン 風が立つぞ今だ今だ
For you, oral is easier.
撃て
I just don't like the stuff where you basically have to come up with your answer on the spot. I think that's my biggest thing with oral exams is that everything you answer is on the spot. Because at least with like a written exam, you know, you have whatever 90 minutes to fill in your answer, to think it up.
今だ今だ撃て石煙に葬られよ
Oh, okay. Oh, so you have a okay, so you get to write your script. Oh, alright. So you get to write exactly what you gotta say. Alright. That's not bad. I mean, that does sort of ring a bell, I just don't remember what classes I would have to do that for. Like, that does sound familiar. I feel like I might have done something like that for an oral exam. I just don't know which ones I did it for. Okay, I'm just frolicking around the map randomly now. Basically, like writing an essay, explain it with dumb. You can explain it with dumb words. All right, all right. Fair enough. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? Yes, Ganoderma. I needed more of those. Oh, wait, it's in the same area that I was before. I just missed him. Didn't pick him up. Okay, so I'm out that way. Okay, well, best of luck with those. I guess, yeah, those are in June, so you have lots of time. What am I farming for right now? So basically, I was looking into doing an Imaginarium Theater. I don't think I want to do it right now, like tonight. I don't know how long this stream is going to be. I might make it a little bit shorter just because I have a feeling tomorrow night is going to be pretty long. So I was just going through, like, you know, Pyro, Hydro, and Dendro. Start now. Oh, jeez. But I was going through Pyro, Hydro, and Dendro, and I was pretty much looking into trying to bolster Alhaitham's build. I'm trying to get Alhaitham, like, stronger. Now the problem is I came up with a couple of new artifacts, right? I crafted one. I crafted one earlier tonight, trying to get him like the 4-piece gilded. But I need Mora like crazy. I need Mora. Like, I need money. Like, that's all the money I have right now. I need to level up this artifact. I need this artifact. And then in the process, because I was also comparing him with like Kenich's artifacts. So I ended up actually for the goblet, I actually ended up giving Kenich's goblet to Alhaitham because it has a lot of elemental mastery on it, right? So the one, oh, actually I don't know if I can find it now because it's gonna be. Actually, no, I can. Wait, hold on. It's a plus 20. Ah, shoot, where's Alhaitham? Right here, right? So it has a lot of elemental mastery. Alhaitham really wants elemental mastery. But Kenich is like okay with it, right? It helps increase maybe the burning effect, the burning reaction, but like he doesn't really need elemental mastery. So I decided to throw it onto Alhaitham, right? And that's attack and elemental mastery for Alhaitham. That like both of those are good to help with his elemental skill stuff. Kenich, I mean, this is still good with Kenich too because he does need crit rate. Like my Kenich's crit rate was like 20%. And then with the Obsidian Codex 4-piece, that's like 60%. So he could use some more crit rate anyways. So at the moment, I'm kind of I'm farming for like these, but in the process, if I kill people, then I get some more, then I can start farming some money out of it too. So, you know, like why not, right? That's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't think I want to start now though, because let's put it this way. Okay, if I start now, I mean, theoretically, if you guys want it bad enough, I could start it now. But I feel like I might not finish. I may not complete it all the way through because of the fact that, you know, a theater run with full 12 stellas, that could take like 3 hours. Now, granted, it is Pyro, Hydro, and Dendro, so the elements are a little bit better for us. So maybe that works. That does a little bit better. That's a little bit easier. I mean, it'll probably be easier than the previous one, because the previous one was like, you know, Geo, Cryo, that type of stuff. But like Pyro, Hydro, Dendro, I have a lot of people. I have a lot of really powerful guns in those elements. So, I mean, sure, yeah, it probably would be a little bit easier, or it would be easier than like the previous ones. But yeah, I mean, it could still take a while. It could still take a while. I don't know if we can. I don't know if I'm up to do that right now.
聞こえたわ。通常を焼き尽くす。
行くよ。ジャスティス。大火山殺し。ドーン。
聞け。太陽の炎。せい。はっ。はっ。はっ。
Yeah, so I'm like farming out the stuff for the seed dispensary, which helps with like Serenity Pot later in the in the future. And then along the way, I'm killing some people to try to get some extra money off of them. Now that being said, I said this earlier, I think before you joined, Lexi, but I started thinking to myself, maybe I should reprioritize my my resin more, right? Because this is something that I actually picked up as a habit in Zenless Zone Zero as well. Every daily reset in Zenless Zone Zero, you get you can drink some coffee from the one guy, and that doubles your drops, right? I've gotten into the habit, like, I think because of my experiences with Genshin, and I am starting to hit that wall with Zenless a little bit too. Because of my experiences with both of those games, I actually have like a habit now with Zenless to basically the first how do I say, the first resin usage in Zenless that I do every daily reset, because I have that coffee thing that doubles one of the drops, I just immediately go into like farming like money. I just immediately go into farming money with it. Like, I've just gotten into like a habit of it. Every time, right after daily reset, go to get some coffee, and then spend it on getting money out of it, right? On the money run, basically, right? And so that's given me like that's actually keeping me fairly afloat in that game, right? Ahead of the curve, so to speak, in terms of like, the cost of upgrading. And honestly, now my priorities with resin early game was, XP books, right? Domains and stuff like that, right? Talent books, domains. Even recently, I've started going into like more artifact grinding and pushing my resin towards artifact grinding. But given my experiences with that, with Zenless as well, I'm starting to think it might actually be a good idea that like it might actually be a good idea that I start thinking of, hey, what if I just adapted a similar idea to Zenless and just like every day just commit like some resin to doing, the those blossoms of wealth, like the ley line outcrops. I don't know. I don't know. Right, so maybe I should start considering like every day, put some resin into those blossoms of wealth, right? That could help. I mean, the thing is, I already track like my resin usage during the week, like pretty closely, especially whenever I'm trying to do like 150 original resin every single day. for like the daily missions and stuff. I could start committing some, I could start like actually setting aside like, hey, this is my allocation each day to just running the Blossoms of Wealth, just for extra money. Now, the other thing I have been doing is that like, when the battle pass actually completes, like if I wasn't changing any of my schedules for using resin, what I would probably do is that at the end of, actually no, probably at the end of this week, right? That would mean we have 2 weeks left on the battle pass, right? At the end of this week, we have two weeks left on the battle pass. For the remaining 2 weeks, then I would say, okay, if I'm not grinding artifacts, or no, sorry, not if I'm not grinding artifacts. If I'm not on a Sunday morning, or if I'm not on a Sunday where I'm actually doing like talent books and weapon ascension materials, go straight to Blossom of Wealth. So I do kind of do that. I do put my resin towards Blossoms of Wealth in the last 2 weeks of the battle pass, because I no longer need to worry about how much resin am I using, or how many times did I fight a boss, or something like that. So I could maybe start to, instead of just those last 2 weeks farming Mora, I could actually start thinking of like, hey, maybe every day, just like do 60, maybe like 60, right? 60 more towards farming some money out of it. I mean, it's not bad, right? That would give me like 183,000 a day, I think. Yeah, 183,000 Mora per day. Do that every day for the week. That's like what? 183 times 7. That's like what? 1,281? So that would be like 1.281 million per week. I don't know, maybe just get in the habit of it, yeah. You don't care about the banners, so you don't want to play? You're feeling a Mavuika rerun? Yeah. See, that right there, that's exactly why you should keep playing. Even if you don't care about the banners, that is exactly why you keep playing. I mean, you've probably heard my stories, right? I mean, I've signed on to this game every single day for I don't know how many days now. I'm almost at 2,000, if not already at 2,000. Actually, let me check. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up my Battle Chronicle. What am I at right now? I'm not putting it on screen. I'm just checking out through my phone. 1996. 1996. I'm 4 days away from 2,000 days straight. I mean, yeah, that's exactly the mindset that I take on, right? Even if I don't care for the characters, like if anything, it's actually amazing. It's actually great that I don't care about the characters right now, right? Because this is my prime time to start to farm out some Primogems and get ready for when I do want the character, right? Yeah, like when I was, I mean, early game for sure, early and mid game for my career in Genshin, I was very much trying to collect characters. I'm still very much trying to collect characters, right? That's why I still don't, do pulls on the weapon banners. I just still go straight for a character banner only. I mean, collecting characters is like the biggest thing that I love doing in this game. Yeah. And the thing is, if I'm only waiting until a banner comes out for a character that I want before I start farming, I'm never getting it. Like I'm hardly getting characters that I want. Like it's important. It is important that I make sure that during the times where I'm not, furiously trying to scrounge out primo gems for a character that's currently on the banner only for the next like 15 days, right? Like times like these, right? Times like these where I don't care about these people. This is the perfect time to like start building up some primos, so that when someone comes up and I'm like, oh man, I really want this character, I actually have enough to do like soft pity, right? Now, at this rate, I probably won't have enough to do soft pity if they're the next banner after this, like in 17 days. But it would get me more, more chances, right? Right, you want to maximize your chances, the number of chances you have. I mean, heck, let's put it this way. Think of all the people who save for like months until the character that they want comes out, and then they C6 the character. Yeah, like that's a lot of work. They have to do a lot of like prep beforehand. They are rich. I mean, yeah, okay, some of them are whales, but like some of them are pay to win whales type of thing, but there are those that they just save like crazy, right? And the thing is, if they want that character C6, they can't be like, they can't just be saying, oh, the character's banners isn't around for the next year. I can wait until like the characters are there and then I'll start grinding. No, they gotta be grinding the whole time. Now, that being said, if you're not enjoying it, then okay, sure, that's fair. Then sure, whatever, don't do it. Don't push it like that. But and yeah, okay, sure, I'll be honest. I may not enjoy every second of the farming, but still, I do know that it's like working to a better tomorrow. If you can call it that. I'm working towards a brighter tomorrow. There's 3 here. Oh, 6 right here. Yeah, the other thing is, you should be glad I have that mindset. Because if I didn't have that mindset, I probably wouldn't be playing Genshin as much. So it's good for you that I actually have that mentality to, keep farming. Take this as my opportunity to build up my reserves. Crisis. Oh, you gotta head out. All right. Have fun at work, or at least survive it. Live to tell the tale. Hopefully, well, actually, yeah. I was gonna say hopefully tomorrow will be better for you, but yeah, it's Sunday by then. You guys don't work on Sunday, so just think about Sunday. Just think about Sunday. You'll be all right.
風が立つぞ。
See you later, Pegasus. Oh my god, bad timing.
ロックオン。ロックオン。今だ。消え失せろ。と。
Oh, I was switching to the wrong character.
頭上を焼き尽くす。
There's barely any money to be had from these guys. Okay. Oh, did we max it out? We maxed it out. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's get out to Nod Cry. Farm some of this
思っ
stuff.
たより素早いじゃねえか。
Well, I guess Lexi, you can think of it this way. Even if you don't really want to play for the banners right now, how about play for the events? And then, you know, just along the way, oh, okay, I guess I got some bonus Primo Gems along with it. I don't know, I'm trying to help you spin it, okay? Oh hey, did you ever figure out what was holding you back on your Chaska? I know Talons was one of them. But then did you actually manage to get to the damage that you were looking for? Be a good person to track. Llama, I guess? Llama tracks. Okay.
素早いじゃねえか。
Where else do we get Pine Amber? Oh, this area? Get a little bit of, oh yeah, a little bit of Winter Isley over here. Haven't played since? Okay. Okay, let me ask it this way. What damage were you seeing and what damage are you looking to get? Like what damage would you consider good based on what you are already at? Okay. Probably some Winter Isley out here. Oh, just filled up. There we go. Nice, just filled up. Okay. What if there's stuff out here? I mean, technically we already shattered the eye. I don't know how we're still getting gazed upon. 30k-ish per element? That's pretty good. I mean, you're already beating me. I don't think I have 30k per element. Oh, that's what you're looking for. Oh, okay. Okay, I mean... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Oh! Look at these Wild Hunt. Hold up, let me get my team. Get him!
頼んだよ黎明の光をなめないでください聞く価値もない
Da, 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 da. It's actually kind of nice. I have like Zibai's best team, I think. Alright. I'm gonna try to get some more pine amber. Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, where is pine amber? Okay, I do have right, so I kind of have the right spot here. Okay, this area too. You're going to get angry? Wait, why? Oh. 120 to clear the stage. Oh yeah, pesky time limits, huh? Are you currently doing a theater run? I don't know, it sounds like a theater run, just because of the time limit. Yeah? Okay. Well, just be glad you're not trying to fight for 12 Stellas. You'll get there, you'll get there. So that's good, that's good. Like, if it's a minute 21 that you're hitting, that just proves that it's doable. Oh my god, I forgot to put on the seed dispensary that whole time. Oh, I'm so bad. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to fill up on the pine amber seeds too. Da-da-da. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to take it easy tonight. I don't think I want to do a theater right now, just because it'll take me way later into the night than I think I should be. And the thing is, I also don't want this to be a really long stream tonight, because I believe tomorrow night is going to be quite long. You're on the first stage. I mean, maybe you just need to play around with the rotations. It's, you know, it's infinitely restartable, right? Play around the rotations. Which one are you doing? Are you doing the one with 6 fights or 8 fights? Hard mode? Okay, so I think that's 8. I think that's 8 fights. Okay. That's not bad. We'll pick up some more winter ice leaf. Okay, so we should be basically full on dispensary seeds. There we go. It wouldn't be bad if your Hu Tao didn't deal 3,000 damage. Yeah, that tends to happen. Imagine if theaters like that. It's gonna your characters are gonna feel like they're nerfed almost. I felt that a lot during my run last phase. I was literally thinking like, oh my god, why is Albedo only doing like a couple thousand damage? But I think the enemies also have like defensive buffs too, so it could be that. But yeah, it kind of feels like a little bit of pain, just like, oh, my characters feel so weak. All right. Okay. What would I want to do here? So we've got 5 condensed resin. We have 131 resin, normal resin. Got transient. Maybe I should just fight stuff in general. Wait, do local legends drop money when you kill them? Actually, if local legends drop money when you kill them, maybe we go after those. But I think, as far as I remember, they're mostly just like resources. They don't. I don't know if they really. I don't know if they really drop like stuff, or like cash.
さあ洗い清めましょう。せった行け。さあとや頼んだよ。
Okay, alright, that looks good. Actually, you know what? Maybe I could start doing that today. We'll do 60 resin. Yeah, do 60 resin towards the Blossoms of Wealth.
今だ黎明の光を
なめないでください。
片付けましょう。
武力行使の許可を下し、
洗い清めましょう。
情報は伝えて。
や
Okay. I'll use that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we can start today. Commit 60 resin per day to Blossom of Wealth. I do need that more.
移して
Uh-oh.
あら光が
ご挨拶します。ディルナノーグより捧
聞く価値もない行け洗い清めましょう
Got him. Okay, there we go. Actually, yeah, that's a good. Now that I've done that, I have the opportunity to try to build up their artifacts a little bit. Okay, now I don't have enough more again. That's a pretty good crit damage though. Holy hell. Holy crap. Just doing worse. How about this? Would you like me to sign on and do some of it? If you really need it, maybe able to maybe commit like, I don't know, half hour or something to it. Commit the next half hour to it. Oh, and you did it. There you go. There you go. I threatened to take over, and now it brings out the best in you. There you go. Congrats, Lexi. There you go. See, all you needed was me to threaten to take over, and now you're able to do it. Alright. Let's see. 30 minutes. What do I do here? Let me think of what I want to do for 30 minutes. Well, we could just keep fighting stuff around this area. But yeah, we do still need more Mora. I don't know if I want to keep claiming. I don't know if I want to keep claiming it though. Come here! There we go. And where's the Blossom of Revelation here? Oh, okay, it's right there. Oh, that's a lot of the Fatu people. Charge straight at these guys. Maybe they'll give me some more. They can give me some more. Yeah, but I guess that is gonna be the best way to make money is to just do the that Blossom of Revelation. Yeah, maybe that means I have to start committing like 60 resin a day to it. Could be. You know what? I never thought I'd think about it for a while, but probably won't be able to do too much, but at least I want to see where I stack up with Fearless mode. I want to see I want to see what that would look like if I tried to do Fearless mode. Oh, right, we need healing if we do that. Right. We're gonna need like Kokomi to heal us during that. Okay, but actually no, I do have Linnea now. So I don't actually have to use Kokomi. But Linnea only heals on burst though. That's the only problem. She needs to use burst in order for that to work. Yeah, we'd probably still be a decent ways off. Not to mention that we won't have Columbina for the Frost Knight Hera. Okay, let's take Goro off. Where's Goro? Oh, he's right there. Okay, and then we're gonna throw in Linnea. Yeah, okay, that works. Stick with Chaska here. Then again, oh well. Yeah, because they only give you 2 minutes, right? If I took 109 seconds to do it on Menacing, then there's probably no way I'm doing that on Fearless. Real talk. Hmm. Yeah, I'm probably not in a position to really try to go after Fearless mode. Oh well, I'm gonna at least let me see if I can even get 1 or 2 of them. I probably won't get all 3, but I can at least try. At least try to get something out of it. Maybe I think at the very least maybe we can get the Gecko. Yeah, with the new team, I think maybe we can get the Gecko. See if Zeebai's best in slot team can do it.
洗い清めましょう。さあ、洗い清めましょう。
生きて
頼んだよ。光の裁きを受け。
なめないでください。
聞く価値
Ah, shoot.
お望み通りに。
価格守るし先行で来たり。
流れて
今だ。灯火のもとに。
いて、気をつけて。
片付けましょう。行け。洗い清めましょう。さあ、行け。雨雨。ルビーの月を打つ。せ。
生きて
行って。あと黎明の光を。
Oh, he's doing his thing again.
真実が来る。
なめないでください。好き嫌いはダメ。
洗い清めましょう。はっ。行け。やっせ。さあ。た。やっ。はっ。やっ。
流れて
Okay, no, it's not really that close.
光の裁きを受け。
いて、これならどうですか。一生のごとく光り輝く。
せ。価格守るし先行で来たり。洗い清めましょう。やっ。
Okay, we got about halfway.
行け。さっ。
And we are missing some healing. Okay. Thought I'd give it a shot. Yeah, Mago Kinky sucks. I hate when that first, it's like you lose like 15 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds just waiting for him to like stand up and actually become damageable. Yeah. That does hurt. It does hurt. Get me away from that headed that miniature. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I had 0 stamina left. Ooh. Perfect timing for me to pull out the treasure compass.
移して
Wait. Oh.
今が好機
Nice. There you go. Oh, these are good though. These are both money baskets. Go. Ah, it's only for like 1,000 more. Okay, it's not that much. There's just a Miliastra. Weirdly enough, I have been keeping up with Miliastra. I mean, now given that Miliastra, you can kind of get through like daily objectives in like 2 minutes, basically. But there have been some decent stages in Miliastra that I'm somewhat intrigued to try playing. Yeah, at least if it only takes like 2 minutes a day to get some of these daily objectives done, then why not? I've also thought about it too. Like some of those could also be like little on-stream trivia tests, or I don't know, on-stream knowledge tests for myself. Okay, in terms of events, pretty good with events. We could start the new event, I guess. Yeah. Oh. When should we do Imagineering Theater? I don't think it'd be this weekend though. I guess we could do it, yeah, probably next weekend's probably okay. Next Friday? I mean, yeah, if I know that's what we want to do next Friday, we could plan it for that. I have a feeling my Saturday night streams are going to be busy for a little bit. Something to think about. Make a return to TCG. Oh jeez. Yeah, I slacked off on TCG. I don't know. I think once I started playing Zenless, once I started like just adding more games to the roster, I think TCG, honestly, I'm taking a backseat with TCG. Like it just gives you coins, and then the coins you buy more cards in there. Like I still kind of want to do TCG in a way, just to say that like, oh, I'm a veteran Genshin player, and I've done everything there is to do. I've put good effort into everything that Genshin has to offer, but I don't know if TCG is really my calling anymore. I haven't even been doing like those weekly fights of against guests in the tavern. I guess until they add more player level and primo gems with player levels. Then I don't mind missing out on it as much. There's a letter for the Curatorium of Secrets. Or we can just hang out for 15 minutes.
流れて
頼んだよ。
ご挨拶します
片付けましょう。
What am I fighting? Oh. I was gonna say, what the heck am I fighting? The treasure's here. Ow. 14 minutes to daily reset. I think I don't even have to use a condensed resin right now. I might even just, because of this whole new thing that I'm trying to do with maybe doing 60 resin on Mora farming per day, I could probably just wait the 15 minutes and then after daily reset just immediately do 3 of the Blossom of Wealth. That means I gotta give myself something to do for 13 minutes. Yeah, okay. We could start that. So we got a letter from Nefer, I guess.
やっぱりネフェルだったな。なんかやけに下手に出てるぞ。報酬はあるって言ってるし、とにかく自分の館に行ってみようぜ。
Yeah, so I think basically I'm gonna do the I'll push this event a little bit, get started on this event a little bit until daily reset. And I think after daily reset, I'm gonna quickly do dailies both for this and for Zenless. And then I don't think I'm gonna stay on much longer than that. Again, just because I kind of have a feeling that tomorrow is gonna be a fairly long stream, so. Could very much be a pretty long stream tomorrow night. So I think I'll have to keep this one on time.
Jama suruぜ。誰かいるか？
思ったより早かったね。開幕式が始まる前に話ができそうでよかった。まずは座ってお茶でも飲みな。ここまで来るのも大変だったろう。旅人、ファイモン。あんたら、ナドくらい見本市の話は聞いたことあるかい？
初めて聞くぞ。
ずっと昔、 ナシャタウンがまだナシャタウンじゃなかった頃、ここはただの巨大闇市だった。取り締まる人が長年いなかったせいで、他の場所じゃご法度の取引もやり放題。それがテイワット中の商人や買い手を引きつけたんだ。そうしていつの間にか住み着くやつが増えて、闇市がナシャタウンになったってわけさ。その自由な取引の精神が引き継がれて誕生したのがナドクライ見本市だ。
つまりみんなが集まって商売するイベントなのか？
そう思ってもらって構わない。毎年航路を自由に行き来できる時期になると、ナドクライはこういう見本市を開いて何でもありな取引の場を提供するのさ。手っ取り早く言えばテイワット全土で一番大きな公認闇市ってところかね。この見本市の主催はボイニッチ商会でね。見本市に関する諸々の仕事は当然ボイニッチ商会が取り仕切ることになる。今まではヤフォダに任せてたんだけど、今年はあいつ一人じゃ手に負えそうにないんだよ。今年はよその国から大口客がわんさか押し寄せる予定なんだ。そいつらをうまくいなすには十分な見識と人脈を持った人材が必要不可欠だ。
Dang, we're about to play New York Stock Exchange
そ
and
んなお
non-crime.
客さんたちの相手をさせるのはさすがに酷だろ。
おお、そこで旅人の出番ってわけだな。
その通り。ヤフォダと一緒に出店者の対応をしてやってほしい。そう見えるかい？ただ適材適所を実践してるだけさ。それにわざわざ動いてもらうんだ。報酬ももちろんしっかり渡すつもりだよ。絶対に失望させない。どうだい？慎重さも十分。頼もしい限りだね。それじゃあ依頼主から一つ要望を出させておくれ。ナドクライ見本市は名目上何でもありな取引の場ってことになってる。でも紹介でお約束は決めてあるんだ。出店者とやり取りするときはそのお約束をはっきりと先方に伝えておくれ。見本市を順調に進めるための大前提になるからね。見本市じゃ誰であろうと他人に手を出すことはご法度だ。主催者であるボイニッチ商会は全ての売り手と買い手を守ると約束してるからね。
手を出す？キリ、さすが公認闇市だな。そんな答え頭に思い浮かびすらしなかったぞ。
もしその一点が崩れちまったら見本市を存続させる基盤もなくなっちまうのさ。
So we're running security.
もちろん実際の状況はもっと複雑になるだろう。何かあったらいつでも相談しに来な。私なりの判断を下すから。会場はナシャタウン南東の海辺だ。ヤフォダが張り切って会場の準備をしてるから、出店者たちの詳しい情報は彼女に聞いとくれ。それじゃ頼んだよ。
任せろ。
Cool. Actually, would this be... This wouldn't be a permanent one, no? I don't think it's in the quest log now. Yeah, okay. So the lantern led to the silver moon, yeah. So that was Zbai's event. Or well, that was Lantern Right event. So okay, this one, so this event isn't okay. Yeah. It's not important enough to warrant actually being in the quest log. And the fact that it says that it's only 12 days remaining. So this is the venue. This is the expo.
ここがネフェルの言ってた会場だな。
Look, it's the New York Stock
そうそう
Exchange.
この配置で行くぞ。もう場所替えはなしだからな。
販売物はどこに保管してあるのかしら。先に確認しておかなくちゃ。
今年の取引手数料はいくらなんだ？
悪いけど一人ずつ順番に頼む。迷い猫探しの仕事の方がマシだよ。
ヤホだ。
旅人とパイモン？悪いけど順番に。
落ち着け落ち着け。仕事の相談じゃない。
本当か？ありがとう姉さん。まるで砂漠のオアシスだ。あんたらもありがとう。
出店者の受け入れがどうのこうのって言ってたけど、具体的にどうすればいいんだ？
出店者の受け入れ。そうだ、まだ手続きが終わってない出店者が3組もいたんだった。3組？うん、3組だよな。いや、もう一回考えてみろ。他に何か忘れてないか？
こいつの顔を見ると、心の中で何を考えてるのかわかる気がするよな。
This is the person we're about to. Well, actually, no, we're not C6ing, I don't think. It's like maybe
悪いな。
C2,
細かいことが多すぎて。
C2, C3.
まずは目の前の仕事から手をつけようぜ。出店者たちを受け入れるって具体的には何をすればいいんだ？
具体的に言うと、出店者の登録をして博覧会に参加する商品の確認をして、そんで指定のブースに案内するんだ。それと出店者の間で揉め事が起きたら仲裁に入るのもあたいらの仕事だよ。
なるほどな。わかったぞ。
残ってる3つのブースのうち1つはアイノの工房用に取ってあるんだ。あとの2つは予約が入ってて、両方他の国から来る大物だ。どっちも一筋縄じゃいかないから、対応するときは慎重にな。
旅人がいるんだし、そんなに心配しなくても大丈夫だろう。
あんたら分かってないんだよ。あたいの情報によると、片方は遠洋を縦横無尽にかける傭兵の親玉で、もう片方は裏社会を牛耳るドンだ。万が一そんな連中を怒らせたら、もしまずい状況になったら無理せずボスの名前を出すんだぞ。
傭兵とギャングの親玉か。とにかくオイラたちに任せろ。お前は他の仕事を進めてくれ。
マジ感謝だよ、救世主様。今度ナドくらいホットドッグおごるから。他のものでも全然おごるから。とにかく2人ともまだ見本市会場には来てないみたいだ。多分一休みできる場所を探してるか、荷下ろしの手配でもしてるんだろう。あたいが教えた場所に行けば会えるはずだ。こっちから出向くのをおすすめするよ。ああいう大物にないがしろにされたなんて思わせない方がいいぞ。それとアイノも早く呼んできてくれ。せっかくとびっきりいい場所を取ってやったのに、これ以上開けておいたら他の
We're
やつ
just
らに
coming
文
up
句言
on
われち
daily
まう。
reset now. Yo. So that opens up some of the quest lines. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. Oh. More stuff. Fire support assault. Okay, these must be all the spin-off side quests that came out. Alright, alright. Manage affairs. Okay, this is the story stuff. 3 acts and an epilogue. Okay, keep that in mind. 3 acts and an epilogue. Okay, well, let's daily reset. 771. Okay, we can leave those for now. Let's do. So, like I was saying, let's do 3 of. Yeah, okay, maybe these ones. 3 of the Blossom of Wealth. Yeah, just run it before I even realize. Oh, I'm using Renin.
Yeah.
Run it before my conscious brain actually catches up with me to think, oh, maybe we gotta save instead.
黎明の光を
敵はダメですよ洗い清めましょう行け羽あみ無理な月を映す洗い清めましょう
Oh shoot, that wasn't the last guy. Bad timing, bad timing.
行って
なめないでください
Lumi finishes it off. Nice, nice. And then yeah, we just need. We need Linnea to be on the team. We go do it. Go claim things.
Imoda! 灯火のもとに
やっせさあ行けせさ
Jeez, why are you so far away?
情報は伝えてある
Right, actually I gotta claim this. Shoot, where am I going? I'm just going in a random direction. My absent-mindedness is kicking in.
黎明の光を
Okay.
これならどうですか
Okay, that's 60 resin there. That keeps us low on the original resin count. Okay, yeah, put us halfway through encounter points. Okay.
要はいつも雨雲とと
Anything else I need to do before I jump out of
気
here?
があれば
Maybe we'll just end it off on Getcha. I'll do the other dailies on my own. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna end stream now. It's a little earlier than normal, but like I said, I think tomorrow night is gonna be has the potential to be a really long one. So yeah, I think I don't mind making this one a little bit shorter in favor of that. Like, so you don't think you can get all the Stellas? You shouldn't need them. You shouldn't need all of them. You get rewards for having 3 Stellas, 6 Stellas, 9 Stellas, and 12 Stellas. If you're doing hard mode, which is 8 battles, then really all you need is 6 of those Stellas, and that'll give you all the rewards possible to you, or available to you. You'll probably be fine. Yeah, so you probably don't need all the Stellas. You maybe get like 6 out of the 8 or something like that. But alright, okay, well that is going to do it for tonight. Like I said, I am ending off a little bit early because tomorrow might be a bigger one. So, I will bid you adieu at this time. Well, I mean, not adieu. It's not adieu. But hopefully it's just till tomorrow. Alright, well, thanks to everybody who came out to watch the live stream while it was still live. Thank you to Quexus, thank you Big Slime 3K, thank you Lexi, thank you anyone else who might have been in the live streams lurking around. If you're watching this after the live stream has concluded, then thanks for watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and best of luck with whatever endeavors you got going on this, what is it now? Saturday. Hope to see you in a future stream, whether that's the next time I'm live or the next time you are available and willing to tune in. But until then, bye for now.
「世はいつも雨雲とともにある」「月があれば故郷にいるも同じこと」